the yellow jersey. Moana up and riding. The queen of pipeline. She's got it in the barrel. Bring out the mojo. Moana goes wrong.
Zoe.
Oh, that's a good one. No. Oh, nuts. All right, ready? Aloha, friends, and welcome to day 3 of competition here on Friday the 13th at this 2024 Vans Pipeline Masters. My name is Salema Masekela, and I'm going to use my marginal talents to put into both context and lend a little bit of color to the wide array of action that took place here at Pipeline in Hawaii. How was it? In a word, it was challenging, deeply frustrating, and also exhilarating, especially if you were a Florence brother who now sits on top of the leaderboard. Speaking of Florences, or is the plural Flori, we visit a Florence pirate broadcast and discover a guest host who they can't get to leave. And after an impassioned vote, you're gonna see exactly how we landed on our 4 women's finalists. With the men, we started the day with Alan Cleland Jr., Legend Chandler, Ayala Stewart, and Mason Ho on very small equipment. They were our top 4 male surfers. The first shuffle to this ranking came in Heat 2, when Billy Kemper reminded us that he indeed has 4 children he's looking to feed, snagging this pipe tube and a backdoor combo to lift himself into first place, just nudging Mason out of that top 4.
Mason Ho is probably the most competitive human in this thing. That guy loves to win just as much as anyone on this earth.
Next, in the Florence and Friends heat, it was Ivan Florence rocketing himself straight to the top of the leaderboard with this characteristically stylish, mustache-driven tube ride and a boned-out straight air. Next up, his brother Nathan said, I too would like to participate. He did so by dragging his okole, that's his backside, in this beautiful pipeline barrel, and the 2 Florence brothers, not Ayala and Legend, right out of the top 4. With the X Factor, Ben Gravy still as his caddy, J.O.B. put up the best score of the event. This mid-wave bottom turn with this perfect high line, a 27.2 out of 30.
As I was taking off, I realized that it was starting to stretch towards the channel, so I had to kind of like do like a no-hand pump to get as much speed as I could, and it set me up really high, and I just drove all the way through it and had the speed, and it didn't chandelier or anything. I just came flying out, and I was like, it's exactly what I needed.
It was enough to earn him a $500 bag of cash. However, he will still need 2 more scores to join the Flori, if you will, at the top of the rankings. Mason continued his unapologetic chop hop crusade to keep himself within range of the top 4. Lucas Godfrey snagging a little diamond in the fast deteriorating conditions. And Al Cleland clung to his spot at number 4. So at the end of the men's round 2 with 1 to go. Our top 4 men are Ivan Florence, Nathan Florence, Billy Kemper, and Alan Cleveland Jr. Apparently, there's been some chatter online about there not being a live stream. It's weird because we haven't seen it in the comments. Also, internet entrepreneur Nathan Florence has been running his own altcast on his highly profitable YouTube channel. Interestingly though, one surfer ended up as a house guest who they just couldn't get to leave the booth.
That's correct. That did happen. It was comfortable down there. The vibe was good. I couldn't peel myself away. Apparently I was just meant to do a post-heat interview and I stayed down there for like 2.5 hours. And then Nate and the boys came in from their heat and they went to grab a beer and there was none left.
Following the men's round 2, the women were divided on whether the contest should even run the rest of the day. The upcoming forecast from local experts and Surfline is unsure at best. So, how did we solve it? We live in a democracy. There's a lot on the line here. Seriously, we have $300,000 in prize money, and no one wants to run in waves like this. We want idyllic 6 to 8 foot with occasional 10-foot majestic pipeline. We are working with experts to find the best 4 days of conditions out of a 12-day waiting period. But sometimes you realize that you are out of moves. At the end of the day, Mother Nature says this is our casino and you will play with the hands that I deal you. Those on the we should run side of the aisle took the win, 11 votes to 9. Going into the round, our top 4 women were Betty Lou Sakura Johnson, Moana Jones Wong, Katie Simmers, and Sierra Kerr. In the first heat of the round, close friends Mila Coco Brown and Sierra Kerr had a ping-pong exchange for 4th place. First, Mila knocked Sierra out with this big snap on a backdoor wave. Sierra responded with a critical hanger of her own. In the end, Sierra narrowly holding on to 4th place and a potential spot in the final.
I know Sierra's always got something up her sleeve. Something going on, she'll just go wave and just do one big turn, she'll get it straight away.
Following that, it was Katie Simmers and Moana Jones Wong trading waves on the biggest set of the afternoon. Katie gets exploded as she almost shoots out of the doggy door of this bombing chandeliering right, moments before a bending pipe left spat Moana into the daylight like it always does. Moana jumps to 1st and Katie Simmers to 2nd.
The queen of pipeline, she's got it in the barrel.
When I was out there, I was like, there is no possible way that there's gonna be any good waves out here. I surf pipeline all the time like this. Never have I ever seen like a good wave like that just like appear out of nowhere. And that wave just came absolutely out of nowhere. Nobody was there, it was just me. And I was like, I guess I'm going. And I whipped it around and that wave just like drained perfectly. I'm baffled, like I'm so speechless right now. I'm just so stoked. That's like a dream come true. Katie I think she's one of the best barrel riders in the world as a female. I think she's the best. Everyone calls me the queen of pipeline. And I'm like, well, Katie won pipe, I won pipe, like I wanna beat her.
In Heat 3, young Erin Brooks fulfilled Sierra Kerr's fears, slamming the backdoor closed with this extremely committed backhand snap, narrowly sneaking herself right into 4th place.
It was between me, Sierra, and Mel. We all kind of had similar scores. Something deep down was like, you're okay, it doesn't matter about the conditions. Everyone's going through the same thing, so you just gotta go out there and go for it.
And in that same heat, Sophie Bell snuck through this backdoor corner, almost leapfrogging Erin, but choosing to not hit that end section, ended up falling just a half point short. Betty Lou reasserting her spot in the top 4 with another backdoor vision, and the women's finals were indeed set. Defending champ Moana Jones Wong, Betty Lou Sakura Johnson, Katie Simmers, and Erin Brooks are our 4 women's finalists. That is a wrap for today. We have 1 remaining round left for the men to decide their final. And if I'm being honest with you, looking at the forecast, we're not gonna see you for a couple of days. But hopefully, when we get there, we will have some good swell and good wind to round out this 2024 Vans Pipeline Masters.
You know, we have the cord connected, the wire connected to the internet, connected to the camera, kind of raw dogging it. And then we got our little couch set up with this other camera where we have our team riders / pipe specialists and just all our friends just talking story and just another day at Pipeline. You know, we're just trying to just keep it fun. That's all I got. That's all we got. But anyway, thank you guys. Enjoy it. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your family, friends. And thank you guys always.
Can you tell them what you really want to say?
What do I really want to say? What do I really want to say? F you, pay me!